So my name once again is Zaik, and the short team before me is fraud in forensics, abuse and evidence mishandling. I'm from the Document Board Unit, Nigeria Immigration Service Headquarters on Musa Yaraba Expressway Airport Road, Dauka, Abuja. Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay. I occupy a double maxima. First, as a team superintendent of immigration, and second, as the OC in charge of forensic in the unit. I'm the officer in charge of forensic in the unit. Presentation outline. 1, introduction. 2, abuse in forensic examination, reporting and presentation. 2.1, evidence and 3, professional skills of a forensic examiner. 3.1, some qualities of a good forensic examiner. 4, conclusion. Then lastly, references. Objectives. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to understand, to identify, abuse, understand skills of a forensic examiner, and lastly, determine some qualities of a good forensic examiner. Introduction. Data entities can be subjected to fraud and forensics cannot be an exception. Anything that contains data or evidence is subjected to fraud, and forensics cannot be an exception. Fraud in forensics extends its tentacles to a variety of areas. Fraud in forensics covers almost every area. All the areas in forensics. Auditing, fraud in handwriting and signature analysis. Just the way Mr. Olomo stated, we have fraud in handwriting and signature analysis. Then we have fraud in forensic documents examination, fraud in forensic computing analysis, fraud in forensic fingerprint analysis, fraud in forensic pathology analysis, among others. You must be aware that forensics in practical terms is one of the most tempting fields we have in the world. From my experience, I've been working in document fraud unit for over a decade now. And from my experience, I've realized that forensics, when you do it practically, is one of the most tempting Are you hearing me? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
We can hear you, although your network is fluctuating, but
my network is raining here.
We can still hear you.
Okay. So I said forensics is one of the most tempting fields we have in the world. And I'll give examples in due course. Hence, you must stand your ground and maintain your integrity to become fully successful. Every forensic examiner or practitioner must stand his or her ground and maintain his or her integrity to become fully successful, because it is a very tempting field from my personal experience. Fraud is an act of deliberately practice for deception directed against the nature. Fraud in forensics may be perpetrated by false manipulation of forensic evidence, examination, and reporting due to corruption, political influence, religious inclinations, nepotism, or ethnic affiliation, among others. Examples of fraud in forensics include, among others, false placement. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yes,
sir.
yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Okay, please, if you cannot hear me, let me know, please.
All right, sir.
All right, sir.
Examples of okay. Examples. I want to give examples of fraud in forensics, which include, among others, false placement of the rifle of the killer beside the dead body of the killed, conniving with first responders to conceal truth. This is a fraud. Falsely attributing is also a fraud. You see a situation whereby someone has killed somebody deliberately and it will be attributed to a psychiatric problem. And this person will be taken to the hospital. A forensic psychiatrist will now confirm that that person has a psychiatric problem while the person is not having any psychiatric problem. It has been happening even here in Nigeria. So that is a fraud. We should take note of that. Intentionally replacing and incriminating evidence with a non-incriminating evidence. A situation whereby an evidence is incriminating against the perpetrator of such crime. Such evidence will be removed and will be replaced by non-incriminating evidence so as to conceal the truth of what has happened. That is a fraud too. Deliberately expunging and incriminating part of a forensic report. You see, a forensic examiner will conduct his examination, and if there is any part incriminating in that examination, you expunge it, you will remove it from that report in order to defend the perpetrator of that crime or in order to support the perpetrator of that crime. That is a fraud. Unfairly refusing to expose forensic findings as fully examined. This is a situation whereby a forensic examiner will do forensic findings and he will be hiding the truth of such forensic findings, or instead of him to use the sophisticated machine that will expose such a crime, he will not use it. He will use an obsolete machine in order to conceal of that examination. This may be attributed to corruption or political influence or religious affiliations or religious inclinations or ethnic affiliations. So it is worth noting to mention that forensics is a highly specialized field which entails the application of science to law in order to solve criminal and civil litigations. It is concerned with investigation, documentation, collection, extraction using forensic tools under forensically sound conditions, analysis, reporting, presenting of findings, presentation of findings, and expert opinions in the court of law, maintaining the property towards forensic science is among others. So forensics is a highly specialized field and it needs high integrity. We should not compromise our integrity in the course of our duty. The proper chain of custody is a strong feature which attests to the integrity of the evidence and its admissibility in the court of law. Proper chain of custody is very important. We should take note of that because it is a part of integrity of the evidence and its admissibility in the court of law. If the proper chain of custody is not maintained, then that evidence will be inadmissible in the court of law. 2. Abuse in forensic examination, reporting, and presentation. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. We'll let you know if we can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Abuse in terms of forensics. Okay. Abuse in terms of forensics refers to the wrong or improper examination and reporting of forensic evidence with a view to concealing facts and gaining unfair benefits. Let me give you one example. In today's presentation, some of my team members are here, and I thank the Forensic Investigation Society of Nigeria for giving them the opportunity to participate in this third annual conference. One of the boys in my team, in fact, did something one certain time, but he is no longer in my team again because he has been penalized for what he has done. Something the forensic evidence examined, and I being the host in charge of forensics, I limited the file to one of these boys in my team. When he came, he didn't do the examination well. Because those people came, they tried to convince me in order to favor them. I refused, so they went through the back scene, and they went behind the scene to convince this boy that I limited the file to. So the boy hid some of the facts in the examination. So when he brought the file to me, he said, over this one, I have finished everything here. I have finished it. It's only left for you to sign and pack the file. So I said, I was not all that convinced. So I did the examination. I realized that the boy hit some facts. I called him and said, why did you do this? Why did you do this? So in fact, because I sealed the file from him and limited it to another officer. So this is what we are talking about because of the fraud being committed by forensic examiners. So the cancer of corruption exists in all professions. Any profession we know, not only in Nigeria. Fraud in forensics is not peculiar to Nigeria alone. Even in the United States of America, you see forensic officers committing fraud because of corruption or political influence or religious inclination or ethnic affiliation. So it is not peculiar to Nigeria alone. So the cancer war of all corruption exists in all professions, and forensic examiners are not an exception, and hence the abuse. The abuse ranges from first responders to evidence collectors, packagers, storekeepers, and to forensic examiners and reporters of findings. These are the stages. You see, either this fraud is being committed by first responders, or by the evidence collectors, or by the packagers of evidence, or by the storekeeper, one who has been given the evidence to keep in the store, or by even the forensic examiners, and even those who wrote the report of the findings. These people are likely to commit fraud if they lack the integrity. So abuses in forensics are committed just for personal unfair benefit. Something like something behind the scene, or because this person belongs to my religion and then belongs to the examiner's religion, while the victim belongs to the other religion. Because of that, there will be fraud in the forensic examination. 2.1 Evidence mishandling. This has to do with careless, wrong, or improper ethics in evidence collection, packaging, storage, and interaction. This is a serious problem in forensics in the sense that any evidence mishandled, if detected, may not be admissible in the court of law. If one mishandles evidence and if that evidence is detected as being mishandled, then it will not be accepted by any court of law. It is not worthy for forensic examiners to handle any forensic evidence ethically. This is very important. 3. Professional skills of a forensic examiner. Critical/logical thinking and problem-solving capability. A forensic examiner professionally should have critical/logical thinking and should be able to solve problems. This is very important. Both qualitative and quantitative reasoning is very important for as a professional, as one of the professionals. So a forensic examiner should be able to think critically and logically. The next one is keen observations and paying attention to details. A forensic examiner should be keen in his observation and pay attention to details of whatever is examining or whatever evidence is given to him. Then the next one is practical skills/good laboratory practices. A forensic examiner should have practical skills. Do not base all your skills in theoretical learning. When you learn theory-based learning matched with what? With hands-on learning environment. This is very important. All forensic examiners should listen attentively. Most of us will go and learn theory and will come and be bragging that we are forensic examiners. If you don't have the practical, any day you are being given the practical aspect, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. So we have to expose ourselves to what? To the practical aspect of forensics is very important. Understudy those who know it practically so that you will be able to learn it practically. Otherwise, at times when you go to court without practical experience, one who has practical experience can teach you because you will ask the question that you will be able to answer practically. The next one is good and ethical decision making / best solution. A forensic examiner should have good and ethical decision making. You should always use the best solutions to solving a forensic problem. The best solution to solving any forensic problem is very important. The next one is good time management. A forensic examiner, amongst his or her professional skills, is what? Good time management. You should be able to manage your time. Otherwise, you might fail in a particular examination. If you are unable to manage your time very well, then it will be a problem because there are some evidence that may expire within some short period of. One of our presenters yesterday noted that the issue of alcohol in the brain might disappear within 24 hours. So any examination after that 24 hours may not yield the good result. So good time management is very important. Impeccable computer skills. This is very important. All forensic examiners must learn computer because most of the sophisticated machines used in forensic are computer based. So if you don't have the computer knowledge, you may not be able to do the examination yourself. For example, what I've just told you in one of the boys in my team did. I didn't know how to use the equipment we have in the lab to do that examination. How will I be able to prove it wrong? And these equipment are computer based. like the GA 60,000, and the mobile passport readers, and so on. So if you don't know them, how will you be able to handle the machine, the forensic machine? So computer skill is very important. Ability to prioritize tasks, know what you have to do first and what you have to do last. If you do what you have to do first and what you have to do last at first, then definitely you will not get the good result. So make sure you prioritize your task. What you have to do first, do it first. What you have to do last, forensically do it last. Good interpersonal skills / public relations. Examiner must have that public relation within your staff or team and also within the outside between the outside world. Let me give you an example. We're trying to do a smartphone extraction just the way my co-presenter there, Mara Aminu, Mala Muhammad Amin Darba, from that is the director ICT Polak, just told us about the extraction of data from the smartphone. We were doing one because we have this very bright phone extraction device. We were doing this data extraction just to give an example of good public relations or interpersonal skills. Then we were there. I, as the leader of the forensic team, was there, and some of my team members were also there. So we were there from morning. We were doing extractions because the phones were many collected from people who have been alleged to have committed certain crimes. So as we were doing the extraction, from that morning up till 4 p.m., then some of the boys under me came and said, "Oga, please, I want to go and pick my children from school." Then I said, "No problem, you can go," because it was already 4 p.m. already. Then later another one came and said, "Oga, please, I have a problem at home. I want to go." Later another one came again and said, "Oga, please, on my road, the serious hold up. Please, Oga, this is past 4 already. Please allow me to go." I said, "No problem. Because if you've given the other one that wants to go and teach the children from school, you've given the other one permission, and you say you will not give this permission, then you will be looked as an unjust officer." So because of that, I said, "No problem, go." I was the only one left in the office, and that extraction continues till 8 p.m. I didn't leave the office until 8 p.m. because if I decide to leave it, because it was already extracting from the third machine, celebrate the third machine. So if I should leave it, then definitely will temper with that extraction. Because of that, I stayed till past 8 p.m. in the night until that extraction finished before I left for my house. So if that public relation is not there, it will be a problem. I didn't I said they shouldn't go. They will not be happy with me, and from there the relationship will become a sour, and they might do that against me in future. The next one is good oral and written communication. A good forensic examiner must have good oral and written communication. What we are doing now is oral communication. We also have written communication. So if you don't have a good oral and written communication, it will be a problem, because even in the court, how do you communicate to the court as an expert witness? How do you communicate to the court? Then as an expert witness, if you don't have a good written communication, how do you write a good report? Report writing, forensic report writing. So it is very important for us to learn that good expert witnessing abilities in court. In fact, any good forensic examiner must learn this. You must understudy those that have been going to court, so that you will also have the experience of expert witnessing in the court of law, because it is not something you go and stand one day and say you can do it and it will be done properly. No, you must understudy others. You must understudy others for a long period of time before you will be able to stand as an expert witness in the court of law, so that you look at you see the court technicalities. Just like a baby lawyer. A baby lawyer cannot just go and stand in the court like that until he or she studies one who is an expert in law before a baby lawyer will be able to learn that and stand in the court of law. So the same thing in forensics. Then the last part in this professional skills of a forensic examiner is forensic knowledge like technologies updated. We should try as much as possible to be updating our forensic knowledge, because forensic tools and devices are changing. They are changing. For example, we are using DocBus documents. It's already outdated. The VSC machine, the video federal machine. So if you refuse to update your knowledge in order to know how to handle the video spectral comparator, either 6,000 or 8,000, then how will you be able to do a proper examination? Because if you use the document so tell that you have used. So always keep continue learning and improving on your knowledge. This is very important in forensics. 3.1 some qualities of a good forensic examiner. The one we are talking about is professional skills of a forensic examiner. Then this one is some qualities of a good forensic examiner. One, integrity, which is the chief quality here. When you lose your integrity, you lose your forensics. The moment a forensic examiner loses his or her integrity, then he or she loses his or her forensics. Because integrity is number one. Do not allow anyone to confuse you in order to fall into fraud in forensics. The next one is patience and perseverance. You must have patience and perseverance, otherwise you cannot deal with a team. Just the way I've given you an example. You must be patient. You shouldn't say, I'm boss, while my subordinates will be giving plenty excuses. If you refuse them such excuses today, they will not be happy with you, and they might try to make you fall down in certain forensic activities in that team in future. So we should be patient and persevere. So patience and perseverance is very important. Then hardworking. You want to hardworking. Just like I said, one of my team members did. I did this. I was lazy. I wouldn't have gone into the lab to do that, to redo the examination. So you must be hardworking. Forensic job is not the job for the lazy people. You must buckle up and be hardworking. The next one is possession of basic knowledge of other forensic fields other than his or her own forensic specialty. I mentioned this in some forensic conferences, and I will still repeat it in this conference. Do not say you document examiners specialist and you don't have the knowledge of physical forensic, or you don't have the knowledge of handwriting analysis, or you don't have the basic knowledge, not deep knowledge, the basic knowledge of fingerprint analysis, or you don't have the basic knowledge of forensic pathology. Even if you don't know the practical, have the basic knowledge, because the challenge will come to you one day, particularly in the court of law. Because a crime will be committed which involves pathological analysis, that is forensic pathology, and it also involves what? Document analysis. just the way Mr. Olomu made mention of suicide notes. The somebody, a doctor will come to determine what killed that person. And also a document forensic expert will also come to determine whether the suicide note was genuine or not. So if you don't have this knowledge, if an opposite forensic to talk about the forensic pathology that he or she has conducted, and you in the court you want to talk